Everyone to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff running right. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to pass. It's Vega. Short connection to the tight end here. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Gives it to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try the option play here. The back's got to run a pitch. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground. That had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles Wright and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it near the end zone.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
First and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, the real estate gets tight and so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Vega. And the ball is picked off. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, SC. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The ball is caught. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down there. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here's the option play. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Split backfield here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
USC 14, Texas 0.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the fourth down, the defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. It makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's complete downfield. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Now we run a draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to throw. It's Vega. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator has got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? They'll test the right side here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. That run moves the ball across the 35.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Back looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Longhorns offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Back to pass. It's Vega. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaking tackles. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run it with the option. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Vega. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley running. And
the freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
He's standing at the 25-yard line.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Takes the handoff on the counter play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
2nd down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, trying to extend the play. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Now they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Dropping back, it's Vega. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Got a lane, can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
That makes the score USC 28, Texas 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. down the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense brings him down.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
On the play. Brings up second down. USC 28, Texas 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Dropping back. It's Vega. Caught quickly. And he's tackled after the catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver makes the catch. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Most most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A completion sets up a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A throw to the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw. It's Vega. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags a quick throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. The last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He breaks free. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. To throw, it's Vega. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Now the try for 2. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Tackle at the 47-yard line. Now a 4th down.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. This will be marked down about the 25-yard line. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First down, looking to throw the football. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain, exciting play to end the game, but he's stopped short and the clock will run out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.